A Trip to Morocco by Emma Farrell. For this project, I have decided to travel to Morocco because of its interesting terrain, from having coastline to mountains to deserts. It is an elongated state that was imperialized by the French and the Spanish, and I would be interested to see what influence that had on the nation. Today it is a Muslim nation, so it would be interesting to see how that has changed the nation since it is no longer imperialized. The first destination would be Casablanca, because I would land at the Casablanca Mohammed V International Airport. Casablanca is a port city and the commercial hub of Western Morocco. The architecture of downtown Morocco is known for its Moresque architecture, which is a blend of Moorish and European Art Deco. I was an art history minor and a history major, so I think it would be really interesting to see the mix of the different cultures. It does not have a relic boundary, but it has relics of the past imperialistic time within the culture and architecture. Casablanca is one of the most popular cities in Morocco because of the 1942 film Casablanca, which depicts the city as a French colony during World War II. The next place I would visit would be Tangier. This next location would be far from Casablanca, but it makes the most sense to go all the way north to go south again for the rest of the stops. Tangier is located on the Strait of Gibraltar and has been a strategic location for conquerors throughout history, like the Romans, Vandals, Byzantines, Arabs, and Portuguese. It is more than 2.5 millennia old. This city is known for being an early site of globalization. Globalization is a newer concept on how the world is interconnected, but you could also say that Tangier is also a place of globalization because of the history of being a strategic location long ago. Today, it is still a site of globalization because of the waterfront location, and it is a hot spot for world travelers. Following the visit to Tangier, I would travel to Fez, which is located in which is the location of one of the oldest universities in the world, the University of Al Qarawiyyin in Fez El Bali. This city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site also. It is known as the cultural capital of the nation of Morocco. One interesting site to visit would be the newer section of the old town known as Fez El Jadid, or the Old Jewish Quarter. This area is especially interesting because Morocco is a Muslim country, so it'd be interesting to see the differentiation of the two religions and cultures. Located in this area is the Jewish cemetery and the 17th century Ibn Dinan synagogue. Because of the difference in cultures, there was and is a cultural barrier to interaction between people of different religions. It was originally a place of wealth, but it eventually became similar to the European ghetto. Of the 250,000 Jews that once lived there, few remain and many have relocated. After my visit to Fez, I will travel down to Marrakesh, which is a formal imperial city in western Morocco. There is a densely packed Medina or market. Marrakesh is really close to the Atlas Mountains and the desert Agafay. I would travel on a tour to see both the mountains and the desert. Both the climate of the desert and the mountains of the area show how Morocco is a wide variety of climate and landforms. The desert has high temperatures and limited rainfalls, and the mountains separate the Atlantic and Mediterranean coastline from the Sahara Desert, which is an example of orthographic lifting. Oh. My final stop would be to Agadir, which is a city known for its beaches and palm-lined boulevards. It is the most visited southern city in Morocco, known for its golf courses, wide crescent beach, and seaside promenade. This would be a nice, relaxing place to finish my trip. Agadir is known for being a tourist attraction and would be a place of tertiary activity. Consumer services like restaurants, tourism are very important to the economy of the city. While in the city, I would visit the golf courses, cafes, bars that line the coast, and I would go to the Agadir Crocodile Park. Overall, Morocco seems like a very interesting place to visit because of all of the geographic ideas that make up this wonderful country. And you can see how truly different and encompassing all of the geographic landforms and ideas are within this small country, within this country in Western Africa.